It is officially time for BookTube-A-Thon 2016, which of course means that I am here with my TBR. So this is a readathon that centers around the amazing BookTube community, and it is hosted and created by Ariel from Ariel Bissett, and she does a phenomenal job of creating really clever and interesting challenges, both for videos that you can make throughout the week and for reading goals that you can set. So although I don't plan on doing any of the video challenges simply because I won't have any time to do that this week, I do have quite a few books here that I hope will help me knock off as many of the reading challenges as possible. If you would like more information on the BookTube-A-Thon, feel free to check out the description box below, because I will link the official BookTube-A-Thon YouTube channel down there, as well as any of the more important announcement videos that I can find. Jumping right into the challenges, the overarching goal of BookTube-A-Thon has always been to read 7 books. So that's 1 book a day for the week-long duration of the readathon. Now, I have never actually accomplished this goal, and I probably won't this year either, simply because, you know, there are other things going on in life, but I do have 7 books picked out here just in case I get a miraculous amount of reading done this week. Now, aside from reading 7 books, the first challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover, so for that I have picked Farewell to Manzanar by Jean Wakatsuki Houston and James D. Houston. Now, this is, from what I understand, a semi-fictionalized memoir of Jean's time when she was a young girl living in Manzanar, which was one of the internment camps for Japanese Americans set up by the US government during World War II. Now, this is rather embarrassing to admit, but I've actually owned this book for probably going on 12 years now, and for whatever reason I just haven't picked it up. I hope I do this time. It is just over 200 pages, but if you look at it in comparison to, say, another book, it's very short and the text is quite large. So I'm hoping I can get through this one very quickly, and I'm very intrigued to read about Jean's experiences. Then another challenge is to read a book only after sunset, and for me, I chose Where We Go When All We Were Is Gone by Sequoia Nakamatsu. Now, this I am incredibly excited about. This literally just came out at the end of last month, and this is published by Black Lawrence Press. From what I understand, this is a collection of short fiction that is all inspired by Japanese culture and pop culture and mythology, and if that doesn't sound like everything I love in a short fiction collection, I don't know what does. Then we have the challenge to read something we discovered through BookTube, so I will be continuing with Number 9 Dream by David Mitchell, which I discovered through Sabrina of Unmanaged Mischief. Now, I actually started reading this as a library copy and then had to return it when I was in the middle of chapter 3, which was quite painful, but I managed to get my hands on a copy of my own, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this moves forward. This is quite a weird book, and so far all I can really tell is that it is about a young man named Eiji Miyake who is searching for his father, who he has never known. It's quite fantastical and it's quite confusing, and yet I'm really enjoying it. Then we have the challenge to read a book by one of your favorite authors, so I picked A Pale View of Hills by Kazuo Ishiguro. Now, Ishiguro wrote one of my favorite books of all time, Never Let Me Go, and I've been trying to get to this one for a while and just have kept pushing it off, but I feel like this might be the perfect moment. From what I understand, this is the story of a Japanese woman who finds herself living in London post-World War II and basically has to struggle to deal with the aftermath of the war, and it sounds like pretty much everything I want from a book right now. I'm very intrigued by the World War II early Cold War period at this moment in time, so hopefully this is exactly what I'm hoping for. And then the last challenge I have a specific book picked out for is the challenge to read a book that is older than you, so for that I picked Summer by Edith Wharton. Now, I have actually never read anything by Edith Wharton before, but I just finished the amazing nonfiction book Spinster by Kate Bollock, and in Spinster she gives a whole chapter to Edith Wharton, and it made me very intrigued to pick up something of hers, so this is what I went ahead and grabbed. I am kind of trying to avoid the temptation of bookstores and the library right now, so this is the copy of hers that we had lying around the house. I believe my brother read this in high school, and all I really know about this is that it is supposed to kind of chronicle the sexual awakening of the protagonist named Charity, I believe, so we shall see. And then, like I said, I probably won't end up reading 7 books in the week, but just in case, I have a few more here. First of all, I want to finish Unaccustomed Earth by Dimple Lahiri, which, yes, I realize is cheating because I'm about halfway through already, but I'm just trying to finish this off so I can move on to other short story collections. And then another short story I would like to get to is The Cat Who Walked 100 Miles by Keach Johnson. She is obviously the author of Fudoki, which I loved last year, and from what I understand, this short story is supposed to be vaguely similar to Fudoki, so I'm looking forward to diving back into her magical historical Japanese world. And those are all the books I hope to get to this BookTube-A-Thon, and I am so very excited for this readathon. It's probably my favorite readathon throughout the year, mainly because of the amazing community interaction. Ariel does an amazing job planning this, and all of her other hosts are always really fantastic about engaging the community and just making it a really welcoming and friendly space. And if you haven't participated in a BookTube-A-Thon before, I would highly recommend that you try it out. If you are participating in the readathon, let me know some of the things you're going to be reading down below in the comments. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you get some good reading done this week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!